Hi, today we're going to run through very quickly how to read the proposal we'll send through to you. So the proposal will come through and it'll look like this. So you'll see that there's some detail about the system size, the battery size, the total price and the net price. And then over on the right here, there's a couple of tabs. So you can tab or click between each of the two systems that we've got here. In this case, a 25.6 kilowatt battery with 6.6 kilowatts of solar, and in the other one we've got a 35 kilowatt battery. So the only difference between the two is the size of the battery. So I'll take you through the rest of the proposal just based on that first one, the 25.6, but at any time that you're in it, you can always click to the other option and see what the other option's going to do and compare the two. Moving down below, you'll see how the design of the panels has been done on your roof. That's been done to maximise the production of power from the solar panels. You'll also see the location of your switchboard and the proposed location for your battery, so you can check and make sure that you're comfortable with those. Then the next section down, as you scroll down, will show the panels. If you want to see detail on them, you can click on the specs. That'll take you into more detail. And the same thing applies with the inverter and the battery that you've got there too. You'll also see details of the Zero Hero energy plan, which allows you to fill your battery for free. And if you click on that, you'll be able to see a bit more detail on that as well. Moving down, you'll see the system performance. So you can have a look at each month and see how much the solar panels will make each month. And you can also see that against how much power your home's expected to be using each month. And so you can have a look and see to make sure that you're comfortable that your system that we've recommended is going to make enough power. And for the middle of winter, you can top up that power with the 3 hours of free power from the Glowbird Zero Hero plan, so that no matter what happens, you'll always have plenty of power from either the sun or by topping up your power for free with Glowbird. Down below, moving down, you can see the environmental benefits each year, how much carbon dioxide is being saved by the system producing power for you rather than burning coal. You can also see how that relates to in terms of car kilometres driven or even long-haul flights being avoided. So you can get an idea of how much good you're doing for the environment by signing up for a solar and battery system. How the system works: first of all, when you're generating power from your solar panels, they'll provide power to your home, charge up your battery, and then send some excess power up to the grid. If your home at any time needs more power than the panels can make or the battery can provide, it will still pull power from the grid, so no matter what happens, you've always got plenty of power. And at night time, your system will run generally from the battery and topped up again by the grid if required. Most of the time though, if we've sized up the system right for you, you'll be able to run from a combination of your solar and your battery without having to need the grid or only using it occasionally. That'll lead to massive savings in your power bill. So for example, on this customer, the old bill was about $185 a month. With their combination of the solar, the battery and the Glowbird Zero Hero plan, they actually are expecting to get a credit each month, and that'll give them total savings of close to $50,000 over the life of the system. If we go down a bit further, the really important figure here is net financial impact. So over the life of the system, they'll save just over $49,000. The system costs them about $11,000, so the estimated net savings are just on $38,000. And if you look down here further, you can see how that's graphed out. And this graph also shows how quickly the system could pay for itself. In this instance, in just over 4 years. Now, if we move down further, we'll be able to have a quick look and see how the pricing for your system is broken out with all the various government rebates that are there to help pay for the system. Total cost for the system before any rebates was just under $21,000. You get a free warranty for 10 years. You get the Glowbird credit of $100. Total system price is $20,902. The federal government gives you $1,482 off that. The Victorian government gives you an interest-free loan to help pay for the system of $1,400 and a rebate of $1,400. And the federal government gives you another $5,300 towards paying for the battery by way of the Cheaper Home Batteries program. And that increases as the size of the battery increases. So here I've got another example where the battery is larger. So you can see that's gone up from $5,300 to just over $6,000. So I'll go back to the earlier example. So after all the rebates and everything, the $20,900 system ends up costing you out of pocket $11,224. And as we said before, it'll pay for itself in just over 4 years. Thanks for watching. Hope that all makes sense. Cheers.